Welcome back to the R Learning series. This video will continue with data visualization and line chart will be the focus. Let's start with a quick review of what we learned in last module. Do you still remember how to draw a scatter plot with R commands? This is how you can do it. Elements of the graph is added by the plus operator. The ggplot function is used to draw the graph and specify x and y axes. Geom point helps you to draw all the data points on the graph with the size and color that you want. Next, Geom smooth function draws a line for you to show the trend of dataset. Last, you can use the labs function to add titles, labels, names of axes, and captions to the graph. In fact, the additive concept we use in the scatter plot applies to all the R language operations. So, in the following demonstration, you will see more of how this concept works out in R. Let's get into today's topic. A line chart is a data visualization tool that displays a series of data points connected by a line. It is often used to show a trend of a dataset over intervals of time. In addition, it is also a good tool to demonstrate mean value and accumulative amount in the chart. Be reminded that in order to use all the data visualization functions taught in this module, you need to install and load the ggplot2 package into RStudio. If you forget how to install it, please refer to the previous module. We will be using the same dataset, July sales, as we did in last module. This time, we will turn it into a line chart. To draw this chart, let's use ggplot function with x-axis still as trade and y-axis as sales, plus geomLine function. Run the whole command and you will get this graph of sales data. Suppose that you also want to show the data points in the line chart. You can add the geomPoint function to the code. Then, your chart will look like this. If you want to change the color of the line and make the line thicker, you can add size and color settings in the brackets of geomLine. Set size equals to 2 and color equals to blue. Then you will get this line chart with a thick blue line. The line may look a little too thick for you. Don't worry, you can set the size to whatever value you like. The goal for data visualization is to present a clear story. Therefore, you might want to add a line showing the average amount of the data set. In this case, the average line will be added to emphasize the sales performance. To do so, you need geomHline or geomVline function. The geomHline function allows you to draw a horizontal line in the graph, while geomVline is used to draw a vertical line. Here, we will use geomHline to draw a horizontal line to present average sales. Inside the brackets, let's use the y-intercept to the mean of sales and set the line to be red. After running the command, this is the line chart you will get. We use the y-intercept function because the line is drawn horizontally. If you are drawing a vertical line, you should use the x-intercept function. Line chart is also commonly used to present a cumulative amount. In our sales data, we have a column called total sales. This is the accumulated sales for each time period. Suppose that we also want to draw the line of accumulated sales to the line chart. We can add another geomLine function. For both sales and total sales dataset, the x-axis represents the value of transaction date, so we can set x equals to trade in ggplot8's function. Now we need to separate sales and total sales into different rows of command, which is to add them layers by layers. And the first geomLine function, we set A's y equals to sales and color as red. As in the second Zoom-line function, we then set y equals to total sales with the color blue. Now our line chart looks like this. We have two lines and different colors. To make the graph clear, we need a legend to tell viewers what the two lines mean. It is quite simple. You just need to modify the A's function a little bit. Put the color specification inside the brackets of A's function. Then you can get the legend. Remember to do so for both lines. Last step for building a line chart is to add title, captions, and rename X and Y axis. This is done with the same command we learned in the previous module. By using the labs function, you can add those elements to the graph. We are done with all the demonstrations for line chart. Hope you enjoy the content. Next module will talk about bar chart. Please don't miss out on it.